Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So we're picking up exactly where we left off in the last video, and this is going to be a very simple, easy video because we're just doing the exact same thing as we did in the previous video. I know that probably a lot of you probably already gone ahead and done this, but I thought I would show it all as I always do with these online tutorials. So I've got the play one movement and animation scripts open, and we're going to come here. So body hit, head hit, defeated and won. Let's just cut those and we'll paste them in to the animation script, and we just need to copy this line where we get the play one movement script component and paste that into each and every function. And of course we need to also copy the underscore P1 movement, make sure to include the dot as well. And again, we're just going to paste in front of these red errors. And I know the script isn't neat at the moment. Obviously I'll go back in and tidy up all the comments and such, but I'll do that off camera. So we have those in place. Let's come to the play one movement and we'll go ahead and again in front of every red error we're going to use P1 animations dot. So let's have a look. And I forgot to set these to public. Let's just go ahead and do that now. And the error has disappeared. Again, make sure to copy both the variable name and the dot here. And we're just going to paste that in where there are red errors. We can see them on the side here on the bar. And should just be a couple more to do. So that's the red errors done. So let's now copy all these movement ones from the jump, high and low punch, and low and high kick. Again, we'll just cut completely and we're just going to do the same again. And I'll actually put them here. Obviously it doesn't matter whereabouts in the animation script each void is, so you can rearrange these as you wish. And this time I'm just going to make sure that I've set them all to public. And we just need to go through this exactly the same of copying and pasting the get component line in. And then we'll just have to add the P1 movement dot in front of all the red errors. So I'll just try and quickly go through all of these. And at the end of this video, we will test the project out just to make sure that all the animations are still working correctly. But that is all those done now, and again we're going to come to the play while movement, and we've just got to keep repeating the same process. Animations dot player high punch anim, and again we're just going to go through and add this. So let's have a look at all the errors. So we need to do for the jump states. And that's all the errors done. So let me just have a look. The last one for this video, we'll just do the walk anim and the retreat anim. And I'll put mine here below the idle. And there is something I just want to explain with these states, or these animation voids, I should say, particularly these two. But of course for now I'm going to go ahead and copy the P1 movement dot, and it's again the same process. We just have to add this in front of all the red errors. So I know some of you may be wondering, we've done this before where we've created a variable to store a value returned from another script up here. So why do it every time for when the walk animation is called or whatever? And yes, you can do it that way, and we will probably, it's a good idea to do that before actually finishing the project. However, I know some of you like this to play walk speed will still be experimenting with values, and you probably want to experiment with them values in real time. So if we just called it once using a variable and void start, it would be fixed because it would only call that on game start. or we would have to return the value using the void update. But again, that's a little unnecessary to have that running in the void update, because we only really need to see the effects once, for example, this case, once the retreat anim speed has been adjusted or called. So that is the reason for doing it this way, and as always, it's also a different way of doing things. I always like in these videos to do things in different ways. So we've done returning values to a new variable, but it's always nice to show you all different ways you can use code. And I just forgot to change these in the play one movement. So P1 animation start for the retreat anim, and for the walk, and I also forgot to change these to public. Let's just quickly do that now. Save that off. That's the errors fixed. Let's hit play. And as always, we'll just let it run through. And we'll just move the player around a little bit just to make sure that all the animations are working. The demo we know was working. We can see the idle working from the last video. And there we go. So the walk and the retreat animations, let's just throw a few punches and kicks out. And we'll do a jump. So as you can see, all the animations are still working. And I may break this script down further, so let me know if you want me to do that, the play one movement script, and move certain things out into other scripts. And this will just make it easier for you when it comes to finding things within the P1 movement. And with this movement script, if you look and here, private void play one idle, there's a little box with a minus sign. We're getting to the point now where we can actually just click on these and it will collapse down the actual void. And again, this will just make everything a lot easier. So I'm just going to do this for most of these, certainly the states themselves. And again, it's just to make everything a little bit more easier for you guys following along. So anyway, we'll leave it here for this lesson. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.